Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Vicky and this is Vita with Vicky, where we discuss my life. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my 2020 planner setup. And guys, there's a lot going on. So first of all, just to let you know, as you can see here, I used this monthly planner in 2019 and I loved it. It was a 99 from the 99-cent store, and I traveled for work, so I had like my work trips that I would highlight in green. I would put washi for when the kids didn't have daycare, our paydays, like everything lived in here. But what was tricky for me was I wasn't keeping like a daily schedule where I had my to-dos, and it was just hard to manage. But what I liked about this was it was very thin. It was thin enough to put in my backpack and travel with, and I loved it. So from a standpoint of just like a weekly, or I should say a monthly view of what was going on in our lives, I loved it. But I didn't use it for budgeting purposes. So this is more like just my life and what's going on, and t-ball and vacations and this, that, and the other. So I did pick up a new one from the Dollar Tree. And so this is the 2019. And what I did so far, and I did this in 2019 as well. Let me see if I can show this to you. This is when daycare was closed. So I used these little stickers here. They are from, I went on Etsy to see if she still existed, and she doesn't. They were called Owl About stickers, like owl the animal or bird. So I'm kind of bummed that she's no longer, so I need to find more mini ones, even though, I mean, look, I still have enough for quite a while. But to like tell you guys, so anyway, I kept like how much daycare is and this, that, and the other here. But for 2020, this is what's going on. So in blue, I always remember yellow and blue make green. So yellow is going to be when my husband's off. Blue is when daycare's closed. And then green is when both Jim is home and the kids are home. So that's what I'm going to keep on here at a glance. And then this is going to be, I love how they created this for 2020 as an executive planning guide. And this will help me because I already know what business trips I have through March. And so it'll be nice to kind of plan ahead for those big events that, you know, I'm going to be gone 3 or 4 days. So I love that. And then I already started filling in January for those things, right? So like there's a parents' night and a kindergarten registration, and that's where this is going to live, kind of like an overview. This will travel with me, but it's not something small enough to where I, keep it in my purse or anything. I did purchase last year, towards the end of the last quarter, a petite planner, and I really liked it. So I did purchase the 2020 ones, and so just to give you an idea, this is my November. So I kind of, laid out my business trips when we got paid, like flights that I had. This is a sticker kit from Planner Kate. And I really like the sticker kits, but to be honest, and I'm going to talk about this in the Deluxe Monthly, I feel like that's going to add up. And unless I'm going to buy myself a machine and do my own, which I'm not very creative, I don't think I'm going to be purchasing sticker kits moving forward. I don't know. I'm kind of torn on that because I really like how cute they are, but it's not enough to like budget for. But this is kind of how I used it. So I did put things that I needed to do on a daily basis. You can see here, I used it. There were some days where I just didn't because it was just too crazy, but I did have, this in my purse and would check things off as I was doing it. So here's the December spread. I actually filmed this and never even posted it, but this is, again, Planner Kate. So there is an area for stickers. I purchased this from Planner Kate. I wanted to keep track of like when I get the kids' haircuts and my flights. So I will be using these in the future. I also have a few other stickers. I got no school stickers and some little boxes for the petite planner. Yeah, so that was the petite planner ones for last year. Okay, so that is what I'm traveling with. But, and these are some of the stickers that I'm using. So this is the Super Mom pack from Happy Planner. I really liked it when I was in the store, but to be honest, I don't know how many I'm really going to be using. But it was cute. And then the seasonal stickers from Happy Planner. These were cute. My mom had given me some money, so we went shopping for planner stuff. And I had originally, I think I did a haul. I bought the Cool for School, Erin Condren. So I want to be using this for this fall once my son goes to school. And then I did get a perpetual calendar because, you know, when you move things year to year, I just want to make sure that everything is listed here. And then I think this one was through Black Friday. I did get this one, and I will be using this one. All right, so what I'm going to do is just kind of let you know how I'm going to be setting this up, and then I'm going to do a separate video on, like, you know, my monthly spread and things like that. But for now, and I hope it's not too dark, I know you can probably see my ring light here, but if I turned it up, maybe it'll be better. I don't know. We'll see. All right, I'm just going to go over how I plan to use the 2021, and then we can set this up at a later date. And sorry for all the shadows and stuff. This is late, and I just want to get it done. So I don't know if I'm going to be putting my name. I don't know if I'm really a fan of that, but I really like the quality of the paper, and I'm not so much worried about the coiling. I really like the Happy Planner and how you can move things around, but I was actually thinking of getting the binder system. I don't know. I just like the size of this, so I just went with it. I am originally going to, at some point, going to cover 2019 dates and kind of use this, as I've seen other people, as a key up here. I did write down, of course, now it's not in front of me, what I'm going to be tracking here. So I am going to be tracking, I'll be tracking when Amazon comes due, when my Costco membership comes due, when when water and trash come due, because that's not every month. So I just kind of want to put dot stickers down. And there was one other thing that's kind of calls out, and I'll be doing a key for that. So I just kind of wanted to flip through and let you know what my ideas are. This one here, I've really thought hard of how I want to do this, and I've watched a lot of videos in the last 2 weeks trying to figure out what are other people doing here. And what I've decided is this is where I'm going to track my net worth month over month. So here's my hair. If I haven't already mentioned to you, this is only going to be for budgeting. So like I said, this is mostly going to be for my monthly life, and I'm going to use the Petite Planner for daily, because I didn't want a big deluxe, life planner one, but I am going to do this. This is going to stay at my desk, and this is just going to be for budgeting. I still will continue doing my Excel spreadsheet because to me the auto calculation makes a lot of sense, but I do want to see month over month how we're doing net worth wise. I do keep track of our balances, but I don't do it like month over month. It's just, it automatically changes on the Excel spreadsheets. So I don't know if that makes any sense. Okay, so for January, they give you the month tab, and then it starts the month here. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my sinking funds here, and I'm going to do that just like Jen Plans does. I really like her setup, and so I'm going to do that here. Then I haven't figured out what I'm going to do for this page just yet. I was thinking of putting my budget here, but honestly, I think I'm going to keep, well, whatever. Here, I'm going to have some notes. I've decided to put notes here of things that are happening for the month. I am going to set some monthly goals for ourselves, and then this month I'm going to use this here for the sinking funds that I've called out under here, and say, okay, what's due here, right, and move it here so that it pops out that those are the things that are coming up for this month. And then if you've been following me, you know that I have 2 rental properties. So I want to keep track of the rental income and expenses separately. So this is kind of where this is going to be housed. Then we get into the monthly spread. I already put the sticker down, and I thought I just wanted to try it out to see what it looked like. I'm not really a big fan of this. It's just so big and gaudy, but it's not removable. As I tried to remove it, the 3 came off. So I was like, okay, I guess we're sticking with this for this month. I did buy, so one of the things I did, and I don't know, again, I bought these stickers from Romina Rosa, and I can leave a link to her shop. It's so pretty. She does a lot of roses. That's her thing. And I did buy her weekly check-in, her sinking funds and transaction log, and the January budget stickers. It adds up. And as beautiful as this is, I just don't see myself doing this month over month. It's just too expensive, guys. So the other thing too was I purchased it on the 16th and I didn't receive it until the 31st. So it just took too long of a turnaround. I don't know if it was because of the holidays or what, but I really wanted to get all this filmed, and it just came too late. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But it's super beautiful. I like it. It's just, I don't know if it's enough for my budget to take. Anyway, so here what I'm going to do is list our pay dates, and I don't know if I'm going to actually put down when the bills are due. I'm still toying with that idea because I really budget and work for my spreadsheet, but I do want to use the note pages, and that's really why I bought this for. So I am going to be listing out my budget, and I'll do a separate video on that. I'm going to do the weekly check-ins, and I'm going to check in regarding grocery, gas, unexpected, and there was one more that I was like, those are the things that we spend the most on. Grocery, gas, unexpected. Oh, dining out. So those are the things that I want to really keep track of. It's variable. Those are the things that I feel like you can really tighten up and rein in. Not so much the gas component, but definitely grocery. You can, if you've overspent, you can shop your pantry or your freezer or your fridge. Gas, I feel like you need to go where you need to go, so I don't know how much you really can do that. But dining out, you absolutely can not go out anymore. And then unexpected, I mean, that's unexpected, right? So I definitely want to track that. And because I'm going to be checking in once a week, I wanted to keep the coil on the left-hand side, so that's why this is here. And then the transaction log, I want to keep track of just these 4 things. So that's what transaction log is going to be, and I didn't know how long it's going to be, so I kept 2 pages for that. So that is how I'm going to set up my Erin Condren monthly deluxe monthly planner. So you do have notes pages in the back, and so right now I'm thinking like the yearly expenses here. I was thinking of having a car maintenance page for each car, a home maintenance for each property, and then also keeping tracks of the sinking funds for each property. And the current property that we're in. So that's kind of what I have so far. And stay tuned for going over my January budget in general. But for now, that is what we've got going on for 2020. If you have any questions, let me know. If you found this video helpful for setting up your 2020 budget planner, if you haven't even done one yet, you don't have to have something like this. For the last 2 years that we've been on our journey, no, it's going to be 3 years, I've just done it in a Google spreadsheet. So really, honestly, it's up to you how you want to set yours up. This is the first time I've invested. I bought this on Black Friday. I'm really excited to use it and move forward. And I look forward to you following us on our journey. Thanks. Have a great day.